Hello and what is going on, lovely people of the internet? It is Hootmoney here with another video for you guys today. Today we're talking about crypto coins to buy now, baby. Okay, so first and foremost, there's a massive dip in the crypto market. You shouldn't be buying on rips, all right? Buying on rips is fun. You know, you can get quick money, but there's a chance that you bought in too high, right? So during these times of dips and consolidation, you can find some juicy, scrumdiddlyumptious deals. And with those deals, you can turn a little teensy tiny bit of money into a lots of juicy, degenerate amounts of money. So, anyways, if you guys don't mind dropping that like on the video, it's always highly appreciated. I brought out my book, 12 and a half. By Gary V. Guys, I'm getting the Gary V NFT. I'm super pumped about that. It should be coming at the end of December, but let's get right into it. So first things first, we need to start out with the Federal Reserve. This is a bit boring, so I'll brush through it real quick. They will be having a meeting on December 14th and 15th, which is tomorrow and the next day. They're going to be talking about raising interest rates and tapering to combat inflation. Cryptocurrency likes inflation, so if they do taper, they do raise interest rates, that could be a bad sign for cryptocurrency. But they're already expected to speed up the end of bond buying and signal interest rate hikes. So with this being said, likely this information is already being priced in to the market currently, and the Fed will only bring certainty to the marketplace, right? They're already predicting that they're going to do this. So the only thing that could happen is the Fed actually does do it, and that would bring certainty to the market. And typically when there is certainty back in the market, markets go up. Uncertainty is what is not good for the market. So I am bullish. Also, a lot of people are bearish right now. There's tons of people shorting, which makes me think that there will at least be some type of bounce that comes out of this to liquidate people that are shorting. This also brings me into Bitcoin. So Bitcoin's not set up the best. Right here we have Market Cipher, which is essentially a technical analysis software. Now, generally speaking, when you get a big blue wave and a tiny blue wave, that means it's time to go short. And we also got a short sell signal as well on Market Cipher, marked by this red X. Now, they are typically decently accurate. The last time we got one was back in May of 2021. This is the weekly chart. Now, it's not all bad news bears. Want to know why? Because we have this VWAP here. If we look at this, you guys can see this yellow line right here. This is the VWAP. So when the VWAP is curving up and it's going to zero, that is a good sign overall. And it means that the momentum is changing to the upside. So again, it is somewhat likely that we get at least a little recovery bounce out of Bitcoin. Personally, I think we get more than that. I think we go up higher. The inflation right now is insanity, right? There's so much inflation in the markets. No one trusts the US dollar. They just raised the debt ceiling again. The government took on more debt to pay off their old debt. Bitcoin is nothing like the US dollar, right? You can't manipulate Bitcoin's monetary policy. You can't print new Bitcoins. That's why Bitcoin has such a strong fundamental case. So the bull case scenario is that we curve up here, we maybe come down, we cool off for a bit, and then we come back up and we reach highs in about May of 2022. Bear case scenario is that this signal right here is a massive warning to investors, and Bitcoin comes back down. Obviously, I mean, I brought that down to like 13,000. I don't think it gets that low, but you understand the point. There is some risk in the market, although I am still bullish. Now understand, when there is these times of fear, Bitcoin reached a high of 69,000. Now it's down to 48,000, 47,000 actually. When there is these big fat dips, these are times that you can capitalize off of volatility. Maybe you forgot to sell when Bitcoin was rallying, right? Now you get the opportunity to buy these things on some juicy dips. And personally, I don't own Bitcoin or Ethereum right now actually. I own a bunch of altcoins that I'm bullish on. They're taking a big beating right now, but I'm looking to buy some of these altcoins right now because, again, like I said, I'm bullish on cryptocurrency right now because of what's going on in the world. So as you guys can see, obviously Bitcoin, Ethereum, that's your two safe bets right there. If you don't want to bet on anything else, if you just want the crypto index, you go for Bitcoin and Ethereum. You go 50-50 in those. Solana is another great one. I'm not a huge fan of Solana for the long term because I think it's a bit too centralized. But again, Solana sitting at $150. I think it is a staple of the current bull run that we're seeing in cryptocurrency. So I do think Solana could be a very good bet for an altcoin run. I think if crypto recovers, it'll definitely outperform Bitcoin and Ethereum. Cardano is now sitting at $1.24. Cardano has been a straight declining of money. I don't think Cardano will make the gains that we want to see in the short term, but I do like Cardano for the long term. So I'll leave it at that. Polkadot, again, another good one. Terra Luna was on an absolute tear before this past week, and now it's down 18%. So you can start averaging into that. AVAX is now at 80. I really like AVAX, guys. AVAX is, again, it's like Solana. For the long term, it gets a little suspicious, right? Because it's a bit more centralized than some of these other cryptocurrencies. But in the short term, it does its job, and people are developing on it. So I like AVAX for that. Crypto.com, baby. Crypto.com is probably the best for just attracting people to decentralized finance. So Crypto.com coin will be benefiting from that. If you stake Crypto.com coin, you can get a Crypto.com credit card, which has some great benefits. So a lot of people do that. Crypto.com is a great one. Polygon Matic. This is going to be a staple of the metaverse because the metaverse is going to be relying on layer 2 of Ethereum because Ethereum's gas fees are way too high. There's so many things being developed on Polygon. Basically no gas fees, right? Because it's proof of stake layer 2. And yeah, Polygon should be benefiting from that. But again, long term, if we're thinking 5-10 years out, once proof of stake comes to Ethereum, obviously Polygon Matic is going to be basically phased out, in my opinion. So short term, I like a lot of these altcoins, but long term, it's hard to say. Algorand is an absolute tank. You guys need to do some research into Algorand. It's a great layer 1. I think I like it better than Solana and Avalanche, honestly, for the long term as well. So Algorand, guys, don't sleep on that. Do your due diligence. Go home, do your homework, figure it out. Decentraland, we'll get into the gaming cryptos in a minute. I'll focus on those metaverse plays in just a moment. Cosmos, a great ecosystem there. Fast, rapidly growing ecosystem behind Cosmos. Internet computer, I like it for the long term, but I'd like to see more of a short-term roadmap for that, at least for the short term right now. Elrond has the third amount of developers on their platform after Ethereum and Solana. So Elrond is a great project, all right? And it's sitting at a massive juicy dip here at $233. I think this one is definitely a sleeper pick that can move up the ranks in the future. Immutable X. This is a layer 2 of Ethereum that allows people to transact in Ethereum and essentially post NFTs in Ethereum's pricing. So this layer 2 allows people to trade NFTs without gas fees, which could be amazing, especially for NFT gaming and metaverse gaming. This isn't included in the gaming crypto, so I'm including it right now. But Immutable X is on a nice fat juicy dip. It's at about 900 million in market cap. I think this one could be a very good bet. Moving into the gaming cryptos to buy right now. As you guys can see, Decentraland is above Axie Infinity. Axie Infinity was obviously the clear leader of this market for such a long time. So to see Decentraland flip Axie Infinity is pretty insane. Sandbox is also sitting at a low. This got up to a high of, I think, in the $8 per Sandbox coin. Now it's down to $4.90. I got in on this somehow at 77 cents. So it's not really one that I want to average into, considering it's a lot higher than where I originally got in. Gala Games is another one. I got in at this at 8 cents. It's now at 52 cents. So I'm holding off on this. A lot of these top 10 ones, I am holding off on. Ultra UOS is probably my favorite project in the top 10 right now. They have a partnership with Advanced Micro Devices, AMD. You probably have AMD components in your computer. AMD is partnered with no other cryptocurrency right now, only Ultra UOS. There's also some ties to the company Meta, or Facebook, formerly known as, and I think there's a lot in store for Ultra, and this one should be great. Another thing about Axie Infinity before we get into the next coin is that amidst this little bear market here for Bitcoin that we got from June to July back in the summer, Axie Infinity was able to do very, very well under those conditions. And Axie Infinity started breaking out to new highs because there were users on its platform. There were actual people playing Axie Infinity, which allowed it to do that. What we can see a similarity in is Thetan Arena. Thetan Arena is now sitting at about $10.56. It is kind of somewhat at a deal right now. I mean, you see the high of $20 right here on 11.25. It's over half that right now, or a little bit less than half of that right now. But this has actual users playing their game. They have a working blockchain game out already. So you can definitely see something like Thetan Arena benefiting because it literally has active users using this token right now. Another one to start considering right here is Alluvium. Alluvium around 1,000 to 1,100. That's a perfect time to start averaging in my opinion. UFO Gaming as well, another great project right here that is now sitting down a lot lower than it was. So these are the times to be greedy, right? While others are being fearful. Vulcan Forged, there was actually a hack yesterday, which led it to sell off a little bit more than some of the others. I think Vulcan Forge is a very good long-term project. I think the team will figure out what exactly happened in the hack and will be able to prevent it in the future. They're also using tokens from the treasury to reimburse users that got their tokens stolen. So it's all good in the hood. Yield Guild Games is now under $5. This is absolutely incredible. Wilder World, this is one that you should definitely be taking a look at. Cetify Fund is now also sitting at a decently reasonable price right here. Efinity token, again, this was up a bit. It's now at a very, very attractive price point, under 200 million in market cap right there. This is one that I am definitely looking at. D-Race is back to a very attractive price point at $3.69. Woo! Very, very beautiful there. Gods Unchained, this one is very, very important because it's up 30% in the past week. Now, if you're looking at everything else is down this week, right? Gods Unchained is up 30%. So this is definitely going to be a strong swimmer in the next bull market, considering how it's performed over the past week. Anyways, that's all I got for the video. Those are the crypto coins to buy now before 2022. You don't have to go all in at once. You don't have to just unload your bag into whatever coin. You can wait for Bitcoin to make that first move. You know Bitcoin's that alpha chad that always goes into the club, finds a girl first, and makes that move. And then all the other altcoins follow Bitcoin. So you don't have to buy these now. You can wait for Bitcoin to make that first move. Boom. Then you guys attack and make your moves as well. So that's all I got for the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Drop a like if you guys did. Subscribe to the channel for more content. This is my new crypto channel, Hootmoney Crypto. We got some new branding on this channel as well. So I am very excited about that. So definitely drop a nice little subscribe. We're only at around 100 subscribers, so this is a very small channel compared to my main channel at 20,000. But anyways, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope everyone has a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time. Peace.